Okay, so as we get people into is this live stream right here, so they had streamed this about like 5-ish, 4-ish, like just some type of like amount about 3 hours ago is what Apple said. So I was watching this during schoolwork. Yes, sorry teachers, but right now I just listed down all of is the new features and products. So I might get to it all, I might not get to it all. It depends. There is a huge long list. And we are also going to be viewing is stuff from is their website. So I don't usually do this as much. So this is just going to be a once in a lifetime thing. So we're going to be going through is all of the Apple stuff in a bit. So we're gonna take I want to take a small break because I was typing a lot, and then we'll get right into it. So this right here, everything is provided by Apple that you see on is the screen of all of this press information that you will be seeing. So right here, they had released today is the iPad Air with the A14 Bionic with the advanced chip. So as they consider through that, it's an all-screen design with a 10.9-inch display screen with a 12 megapixel rear camera, which is going to be giving us is like more more information towards our devices on if it's high quality 4K or so on. So as we continue on, there is a next generation Touch ID sensor. Let me go ahead and see if they had an input is a photo of that into is the Apple source. So let me go ahead and search in here to see if they had included that. As far as what I know, there is this photo right there that shows is a 12 megabit pixel photo right there. And then they won't really show it right here, like what you see on your screen. So they don't really show it, but then there's a next generation Touch ID sensor. Okay, there's some distractions right now. So throughout this next generation Touch ID sensor is going to be on the top button, like the button that you see on the current phones right now, like on the top or on the side. It's basically like the ones when you turn off is your phone. So instead of that turning off, you can also enable is your phone to log you in or either allow you to have access towards your settings and passcode. I'm not sure if they have any photo of that, but that was cool. Let's go ahead and see if they placed it in the Apple event thing right here. Let's go ahead and keep on scrolling. They got a family setup. Yeah, if you've seen that all, good for you. Where is it? Right here. We're going to go ahead and play it. This is straight from Apple. Let me go ahead and resize this too. It's out of size. There we go. We're going to go ahead and play it.
Allowing the display to extend on all sides. This is the smallest authentication sensor we have ever designed, and it delivers the same performance, ease of use, and security you know and trust from Touch ID. The technology under the button is really amazing. It uses...
So right here you can see is one of the things that will obviously go on it, so then you won't destroy is the sensor. Then the RAM around it, Then there it is, the cell that's going to be allowing you to get through on your phone with Touch ID and probably Face ID, because the iPhone 11 has Face ID right now with, I don't know what that thing is, but yeah, this is what combines them all.
This is a sapphire crystal lens and next generation custom.
Oh, I didn't even need to know about it. So this is a laser cut sapphire crystal. That's going to be a stainless steel enclosure with which they did say that it's going to be environmentally friendly with a custom sensor that they made in their own lab. If you had seen it, yeah, it's going to be a long scroll with a tactile switch. So then the button press thing that they're going to be placing on there is able to detect it every time you turn off your phone or want to take it as a screenshot. That's pretty cool right there.
Sensor that more efficiently captures the details of a fingerprint. And it uses a faster secure enclave to more quickly authenticate the fingerprint data. And using it is as simple as ever. Just touch the top button to unlock your iPad, log into apps, or use Apple Pay. It's fast, easy, and secure. Another reason customers love iPad Air is its performance. So we're debuting an incredibly powerful new chip, which is going to give the new Air a huge leap in performance. To tell you more,
okay, so as that just continues, this is what the lab looks like. If we can, so this is what it would basically look like, I guess, for when they make the custom chip with them using on some type of iMac or something. I don't know. It's like some type of special computer they have that's going to be detecting the chip to make sure we continue on. They did say that they had to go through towards 11.8 billion tactiles or something. I'm gonna check my notes on that soon. But then that's just full of that, and they had to even measure it inside of atoms instead of the normal measurements they originally had. So as we continue through that, we're gonna go ahead and see is their press release. So without their press release, they consider it as the most powerful and capable iPad Air that they currently had made, with five finishes, which I did not really place on my notes, but if you want it, there it is. Silver, space gray, rose gold, green, and blue sky. 3.8 million pixels with advanced text. It's going to be allowing you for P3 wide color support. I'm not sure what that is, but it is something with Lightroom and Adobe Premiere with an anti-reflective coat of reflections in the sky with an A14 Bionic chip. With an A14 Bionic chip. I'm trying to read my notes. So this is, yeah, there it is, just talking about it. It will be allowing us to give more access towards more apps on the iPad. I don't have the iPad because, yeah, I don't know why. But there it is with the, it's going to give editors just like me, is if I ever have one on the iPad, is 4K video editing, which is going to be much more quicker, with impressive art towards the Apple Arcade and some other games. Obviously not Fortnite. It's really like, why? With the 5 nanometer technology with 11.8 billion transistors. That's what it is, transistors. With a new 6-core design with a 40% boost towards its CPU, 4-core graphics on architecture up, and just because I make tons of graphics for school, churches, and so on, 30% graphic improvement. That means no technical lag at all. So as this continues on, as you can see, there's a 16-core neutral engine. It will continue with a 2nd generation machine with it going from up to 10 times faster. They did show that it is faster than a laptop. Let's go ahead and see if we can figure this out. Right here. Talked about it somewhere. Where is that part with the bird? There they go, showing their video. I'm trying to find it. This is always the hard part. But yeah, Actually, hold on, I was so close. Somewhere around here. Somewhere
like
close.
the combo touch with trackpad and the rugged combo that's so important for schools. And of course, this new iPad works with one of our most beloved accessories, Apple Pencil. With its incredible precision and low latency, plus features like pressure sensitivity and the rugged combo.
Okay. So, from around there, they did say, if you watched it, they did say about it. They talked about how the iPad is, like with the keyboard function, that it will be better than the current HP laptop, which I don't know what that is, but yeah. So, here's a quick run through. I'm not going to scroll it through on there. So the iPad Air camera has a 7 megapixel front-facing camera for FaceTime as an HD high-definition camera, a 12 megapixel rear camera. I don't know why they keep on choosing megapixel, but they just want it to be HD or 4K. And if you're watching the video on YouTube or anything in landscape or in 4K on Premiere Pro on their app, then there will be stereo speakers from left to right, and it will be using is a USB-C with a 5 gigabytes per second data transfer, which will be giving us is it like 10 times faster through the cable. And then there's going to be Wi-Fi 6, which I think they meant 5 gigahertz with 60% better LTE or 60% better signal. So the iPad Air cost right now is $599 USD for Wi-Fi, $730 USD for Wi-Fi and cellular, and that's for 64 gigabytes and 256 gigabytes. So Apple did say on this newsroom press thing that this is our strongest iPad lineup ever, giving our customers even more ways to enrich their daily lives. So that is the iPad Air on the quick run through throughout this entire thing. There's that, and let's go ahead and pull up a photo that they had been sourcing for us about the camera, which I think I've shown. So now let's go ahead and let's go for this one, such as this one right here. And also, I'm not sponsored by Apple at all. It's just that I like Apple products. So this right here is basically the 1312-ish megapixel that Apple had placed. So there you go, if you wanted a quick view. And we're going to go ahead and continue on. 14 minutes in, not bad. So this right here is the Apple iPad 8th generation that they had considered as a huge jump in performance. This includes an A12 Bionic with a neural engine, almost like a nervous system, as of what they call it, aka the system of a system. So they say that this should be much more popular with a powerful experience, aka probably no lag, with a multi-touch display and some new accessories. So the new accessories are basically is this magic keyboard, which is currently available to be ordered online. We're gonna go over the cost later on. And then obviously the Apple Pencil with the second generation right now, with a matte finish, magnetically, double tap to change tools, so on, and all of this we're gonna go over it in a bit. So for the iPad 8th generation cost, you can go ahead and check more information on it from like other tech YouTubers and so on. So that is a $329 USD for Wi-Fi, $459 USD for Wi-Fi and cellular for the iPad 8th gen. And they're going to be coming out with 32 gigabytes and 128 gigabytes. This is estimated to come, well, I'm not fully sure, but they did say like sometime tomorrow or Friday. And if you're just here for the iPhone 12 or something like that, then I'm also waiting on that too. and I'm trying to get it because my phone's not that great. It's estimated to come out next month because of COVID and the virus right now. So for the iPad accessories, it is. Let's see if I can find it. So for the iPad accessories, for the iPad Pro, it's going to be $230 USD, and for the 11-inch iPad Pro, it's going to be $350 right now for the Magic Keyboard, and it's compatible with OS 13.4 and OS 14, which is going to be coming up later this week or month by at least Saturday, estimated. So for the Apple Pencil, the second generation cost $129 USD. This has wireless pairing and charging, almost like with the AirPods, but instead it actually magnetically attaches. That you can double tap to change which tools you want. It's pixel perfect and precision, tilt and pressure sensitivity, imperceptible lag, free engraving. You want to engrave your name? Sure, I guess so. It's compatible with the iPad Air 4th generation, iPad Pro 12.9 inch or 3rd and 4th generation, iPad Pro 11 inch, 1st and 2nd generation. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give a couple of minutes so then you're able to look at this, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the next one. So there you go, for is Apple Pencil and the new Magic Keyboard that they have. That's also magnetic. That's impressive. Apple Watch Series 6, I think. Hold on, let me go check my notes. That should be correct. Yep, Series 6. So this one will be available tomorrow online. So on here, it has a blood oxygen sensor app, which will, if you go to the hospital, most of the time they're going to be doing it's a blood oxygen test, because you need to figure out like how much time they have or something similar to that. I'm not a doctor. So this is going to be in new cases and finishes with Watch OS 7. Not sure what that is, but there it is. So Apple Watch Series 6 will have its most hardware improvements with an S6 system or a SIP, with the next generation altimeter, which will calculate your longitude, latitude, and also your elevation. With its most colorful lineup, that's what it said. With is the Watch OS 7 family setup with a sleep tracking, automatic hand washing detection, 20 seconds. New workout types and ability to curate and share watch faces. Well, I mean some water. Encouraging customers to eventually to be active. Sorry. And is their health in many different ways. So as I continue through is my notes, it has an A13 Bionic chip. It has it's able to be 20% faster on apps. It has a U1 chip, an ultra wideband antenna, 3 antennas. That's what the notes show up. How many minutes have we been live? Okay, so far so good. And a Retina screen, which is going to be on most of the devices, including probably the iPhone 12, which is going to be allowing us to be 2.5 brighter than the current brightness when it's all the way up to the max when you're out in the sun. The altimeter is going to be showing us your elevation, latitude, and longitude, and some other stuff. That's on it. Look, that's what the app does right there. So as we continue on through there goes to insight if you want to see it. The altimeter, as you can see, is going to be showing your elevation, latitude, longitude, and there's supposed to be one other thing. I don't know what that is. Huh, what is that? I don't know. So there's going to be also his new Nike bands and new Hermes bands. Basically like the band that goes around the watch. And I think that's currently it for the Apple Watch Series 6. So, for the cost for this, it is $400 for GPS and $500 for GPS and cellular United States dollars. So as we continue on onto the Apple Watch SE, as it is displayed right here, we're going to go ahead and pull up an image that Apple provided. I'm doing this live because there's like so many things on this. So this is what the new couple of bands will be looking like. I guess so. Let's get a close-up photo of the Series 6. Or similar. So there goes some of the looks of it. So back to the notes. So this is the Apple Watch SE. Again, it goes through OS 7 and it can go through as a family setup with the most largest Apple Watch display with fall detection and advanced fitness features. So I'm not going to read this all, but you can read it if you want to. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds if you want to skim read it, and I'll go ahead through my notes. This is what I mean, that it's so huge just to cover this thing. So go ahead and read it. Okay, so through everything that I see on here, so the Apple Watch SE, it is $280 for GPS, $330 if you want GPS and cellular in USD. It will allow family members to be tracked by plans to keep them safe. Fitness features, safety, connectivity. Kids can communicate with personalization options. It can detect when a person will be falling or when an elder falls, and have the access to call easily for somebody for help using the emergency SOS feature. The GPS it will be using its GPS and nearby networks to monitor your real-time elevation climb every single day if you have it, with the barometric altimeter. And it has a built-in compass for directions in longitude, latitude, and incline. There it is, incline. Uses the Retina display. Again, it's going to be 2.4 or 2.5% much more brighter. And with a built-in compass for directions in longitude, latitude, incline. 30% larger than the Series 3. If you're wondering about the size, make sure that you measure your wrist. The S5 system, or SIP, will be with a dual-core processor that's usually on is the iPhone 11 with a faster performance, with Apple Watch SE with the most latest speaker and microphone things available, with itself optimized for a better sound quality, with a walkie-talkie feature and Bluetooth 5.0. So as of what I know, this is at least so good as what there is. So if you're wondering what's in that Watch OS 7, there are new watch faces that can allow new watch faces that you're able to choose, basically, with that it can allow kids and older family members to see each other, or the parents to see each other on where it can be, and they're getting it better on the guardian mode, screen time, and so on. So there is a school time mode available for them to stay focused, or like reminders to get focused or whatever like that. And then for the elders or old people, there is an extra large face for, so then they don't have to read as hard as what they have. With the new health checklist that they have and new health features. And it's going to be available in the store by this Friday, September 18. So that is what we currently have for is the iPad Air, iPad 8th generation, Apple Pencil, Apple Magic Keyboard, and OS 7 and Watch SE. So back towards is the Apple Fitness Plus. This is a lot to cover. I'm just going to go through my notes. So we're going to be playing this first before I explain about it, or either I can just talk about it. Well, it is really short. So the Apple Fitness Plus will be available for Apple Watch users. Fitness Plus is available before the end of 2020 with like most world-class workouts, as of what they say in the entire Apple event video thing. So that is going to be $10 per month USD or $80 a year USD. So the you must have his Apple Watch Series 3 or later if you're going to be using his family sharing, and the first 3 months free is for people, obviously, with a compatibility of an Apple Watch Series 3 or later, starting sometime today or something like that. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead. Okay.
Workout, trainer, time, music.
You're halfway. Workout, trainer, time, music.
Workout, trainer,
Thank you for sweating out with us.
time, music.
Okay, so that is what the Apple Fitness Plus subscription, which is going to be coming out near the end of this month of 2020. No, not the end of this month. This is so much to cover on my. By the end of this year of 2020. So, this is Apple One. So then there's only is three plans available. It's going as of what there is. Okay, I'm not sure about this fully, so I might have to do more information research on this. So, the individual plan, or like one person, the plan for that is $14.95 a month, aka $180.40 per year. For the family plan, it's going to be $19.95 for the Apple One plan, and that is $240.40 per year. With the Premier plan at $29.95 per month, USD, and $359.40 per year. So as we continue through here, yep, there it is. There's all of the differences if you want to figure this out. So on the Premier plan, it is going to be having is Apple Fitness Plus, which is what Apple Fitness Plus and News Plus, which is what the individual plan does not have, and also what the family plan does not have. And the only difference right here is that the individual plan, it's going to be giving you is 50 gigabytes of iCloud storage for $14.95, just what I just said, and 200 gigabytes storage per month for family, and 2 terabytes for Premiere. Let me go ahead and place this in my notes. You guys can go ahead and see that. iCloud storage. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down a little bit more if you want to go ahead and read what this is per plan. Okay, so again, throughout this right here is that the individual plan is 14.95 USD per month, or 180 estimated. I'm just gonna say estimated prices. Family plan is about $20-ish up to $240 per year. Premier plan is $30 a month, or $400 per year. For the individual plan, that's going to be 50 gigabytes. Family plan is that's going to be 200 gigabytes. Premier is 2 terabytes for iCloud storage. And the difference is up here, I guess, with the difference in terabytes. So as I do this, so right here, there's going to be 50 gigabytes. Oh, it's so laggy. 50 gigabytes of iCloud storage for $14.95, 200 gigabytes for the family plan, and for the Premiere, it's going to be including is Apple Fitness and News Plus, with is a 2 terabytes of iCloud storage. So with all of that, let's go ahead and go through is all of the OS 14 that is available. And we're going to go ahead and just scroll through stuff that Apple had recently uploaded on their page on what to show. We're only going to be showing about two-ish or three-ish, because this is a little bit more longer. So this will be introducing your family to a family setup to optimize for kids and older adults. This is going to make the family setup possible for the entire family to have important health and safety features or updates through the Apple Watch with emergency SOS, with the maps to figure out where your kids are or so on to make sure that they're safe. The Siri alarm. Whew. Okay, this is a lot. Apple Store provides greater independence without needing an iPhone. Not knowing, identifying their location, OS 7, optimized features. Family members who do not have a phone will be having is an amazing time, yep. And there goes one if you want to see it. This is what's currently in your phone. It used to be the Find My iPhone, but now it's like Find People. Okay, there you go. You're going to go ahead and look at it. So from down here, we're going to go on quick notes because this is at least like 10-ish paragraphs right here. So you can, the kids can make a new Memoji app on their Apple Watch, for their Apple Watch. Kids and older family members can use as their household setup by using family setup. They can set up as their own phone number and use a separate cellular plan if they want to. If they can follow schedules on their Apple Watch, reminding them of family events using calendar. Let me see if I can get this straight. They can manage tasks through reminders and photo albums for a guardian's phone, and then there's this is a thing they didn't really talk about, but there's going to be Apple Cash, which I'm not sure if that was supposed to be meaning as Apple Card. You can go ahead and say that in the comments if you want, but I think they meant Apple Card for that. So then your parents or guardian can send money towards child or teen or whatever securely, so then they can get food with their parents' approval. I think that's what that meant. Almost like a green card thing, like those type of commercials, but in another way. And parents can choose if they want notifications, if their child pays for something. Family members can be shared through the Find People app. You can close your activity rings, and then for the kids, it's just going to be like showing them like do your best, like keep it up, or something like that. Coaching information to continue, what they're doing, notification features, school downtime, notifications for old people or elders, and I think, yeah, that's all the information I have. So, the iPhone 12 is estimated to come out in October because of the virus, as the rough estimate. It might change at any time. I do not guarantee about that. And so does everybody else. And that's going to be it for the live. So, we're going to just do a small outlook. So, throughout this, they had introduced the Apple Watch Series 6, the Apple Watch SE, the Apple Fitness Plus, the new iPad Air, the iPad, Apple One Plus, or one Apple One something with the new service bundle, and everything else. So, yeah. With their Magic Keyboard, Apple Pencil. And we're going to go ahead and see parts of this. So that is the thing for the iPad Air. I'm not sure if they have anything else. They have long commercials for Apple Watch. I don't know why. And yeah, I think that's it. So if you want to check more, go ahead and look on the Apple Store or their website or their YouTube page. And yeah, I don't know about the iPhone 12. I'm still waiting for it, but sometime in next month. So that's it for the follow-up that we currently have on here live. And from a couple of hours ago, like 3-4-ish hours. So thanks towards this 42-minute stream, and see ya later.